This is a just in case story. If I'm unable to tell you on later. Once upon a time, there was a magical jelly bean stock. You might say to yourself, you mean magical beanstalk? No, I mean a magical jelly bean stock. Where at the top there was a rainbow, and the rainbow contained every single flavored jelly bean ever invented. Now, this boy, Mr. Jeff, call him Mr. Jeff, he always wanted to climb the magical jelly bean stalk. However, he never had the courage to. So, he talked to all the people in his town, asking them if they might want to contribute so he could build his giant ladder to get to the base of the jelly bean stalk, because it stood about 60, 70 feet in the air. There's no average beanstalk, okay? It's very tall, monstrous jelly bean stalk. It was like no other jelly bean stalk you'd ever seen before, right? So he talked to all his townspeople, and he's like, hey, y'all think you might want to throw me a few bucks on my GoFundMe? I'm trying to get to the top of the stock. You know, I've heard good things about it. However, no one ever wanted to contribute. So he went on Facebook and made a post like, please help me get to the top of the stock. I'm trying to bring jelly beans home for everybody. I'm not trying to be selfish like everyone else thinks I am. However, I do need your generous support. And without your generous support, I'll never get to the top of the stock. So he shared to a bunch of groups, and a lot of people were like, oh, let's help Jack get to the beanstalk and use it as a tax write-off. So he accumulated thousands of dollars, right? Now, he got his money together, and he told everyone in the town, haha, I'm going to the top of the stock, you can't stop me. Stock bound. However, they never informed him that the reason they didn't want him to go to the top of the beanstalk was because there was a giant monster. Big Al, they called her. And what she did was she protected all her jelly beans very, very, very carefully. Apparently, she was known to eat the people that would try to take her jelly beans. That's not good. Especially not for someone like, what did I name him? Jeffrey. If I didn't name him Jeffrey, his name's now Jeffrey. So, So, now Jeff was scared. It's like, maybe I don't want to go to the top of the stock. And everyone's like, well, it's been your dream for a very long time, Jeff. You finally have the funds. You might as well do it. Don't be a pussy now. So I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show everyone in this stupid, stinky town that Jeff ain't no bitch. Jeff is going to the top of the stock. So Jeffrey begins to gather the supplies to build his ladder. He goes to his local Lowe's, picks up a couple items, you know, wood, nails, hammers. And in his backyard, he starts building a massive ladder to get to the top of the stock. And Jeff builds this ladder for about 6 years, right? Jeff's getting a little old now. He doesn't really know if things are going to work out the way he wants them to, because he's starting to hurt, right? Jeff is in no shape to get to the top of the stock by himself. So he goes around the town and he asks, hey, would anyone like to help me get to the top of my stock? I need a team because I'm getting old and I don't want to get stuck up there with the jelly bean monster. I promise to bring back bags of jelly beans in supply the town with a never-ending supply of jelly beans. As long as you guys go with me, I just need to make sure that I can get back down. So Jeff gets a few people on his team. He gets Mouse Girl, who is a little nerdy girl who, to put it nicely, she doesn't have very many friends. They call her Mouse Girl. She kind of smells like mice. That's why they call her Mouse Girl. But Jeff's not the kind of guy to judge. Okay, Jeff will take whoever he can get, especially since he's getting up there in age. He needs friends. He needs teammates. To be continued.